Right, welcome to the Live on Air channel, guys. We are broadcasting, and I'm just waiting for Explain to load the Zibo for us, then we'll get going this side. Did you guys have a good day?
Yeah, not bad. I was wrestling with a garden arch that I was trying to put up for somebody.
Okay.
Bit frustrating. At least it was in the late summer sunshine, so if
Got
nothing else, I had a relaxing time.
Excellent. Let me start killing the music this side, and then that doesn't interfere with our talking.
Where are you live streaming? YouTube?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I thought I'd better get one more flight in before I go to bed, so this is it. It's not too long.
No, that's fine. I noticed that Zibo's up the refueling speed slightly.
Yeah, it's changed it a bit. Yeah, he's on the ball. I told you, he likes to do things according to spec. So, and it happened.
I didn't want to raise it in a written statement anywhere, but did you catch that bit about max fuel load?
I did, but you know what? I haven't had time to actually go and double check it. I do have the actuals for the Zibo that I got from Twixter, and I was still intending on going and checking that, seeing the difference between what you found and what he gave me. Because obviously
Max you could load empty in Zibo is 45.1.
uh-huh.
I believe it should either be 46 or 46.1.
Yeah, we'll have to check because remember the Zibo is a very specific 800 model. It's not your average one that you get with Ryanair and all the other operators. This is a very particular model that Laminar Research put into Explain, and it does have different what do you call it, specs to the others. So, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I've really not had the time to actually go in and compare the notes.
I'm only going off the FCOMs and also that 747NG and all other info. Fuel's capacity seems to have been the same throughout.
Yeah, but this model is specific. So when we get there, we can compare
No, it's fine. It
the
could be a
stuff.
laminar problem. That's why I didn't want to put the controversy in
Sure.
writing.
No, got it. I've just got one guy here who's asked me to do a couple of things for him live on stream. I just want to hear if Ayed is on stream with us. So I've just sent him a message. Let's see what he says. Otherwise, it's kind of... Yeah. Okay. So, Ayed, let's talk on stream. I'm going to close the messenger link now. There's no point in me having to focus on two different places. All right. The X camera presets and everything else that I am willing to share with the public is in the link below the video. In the description, there is a link. Every one of my videos contains that. It's called the private hangar. It will take you to my OneDrive, and then you can scour through OneDrive and take whatever you need. X camera settings, the Zibo settings, everything is in there. Alright, so feel free, go grab it there. I'm not going to send it to you specifically, so just go follow that link and download it. It's all there. Alright, so I yet had an interesting conversation with me just now, and we were talking about little nav map. So I'm going to just show him, and I hope it's got some benefit to some other people as well. We were talking about SIDS and stars and importing flight plans and exporting flight plans and so on. He does not have, according to my understanding, all the expensive toys that we have. So he uses little nav map, and he'd like to know how to use that. So the first thing I want to show you, Ayed, is the website that I gave you, where you need to find your flight plans. Right, so this is the IFR analyzer that you get from Flight Aware. What I am going to do is I'm going to copy and paste the link in here. Okay, DG Gaming, cool. Yeah, thank you. Nice to see you on stream there. That, first of all, guys, is the link to the page that we are looking at. So what I do when I fly in the US, this is USA specific, by the way. What I do is I will come and put my origin and my destination in there, and I'll go find the routes, and then it gives me the most frequently used, the most popular route, and then also the other derivatives that the guy used. Obviously, you have to look now at the type of aircraft that is flown and find something similar to what we are going to fly. So on today, actually, 7:01 a.m. Pacific time, a 739 flew this route, and that is the route that was taken. So I'm going to copy that route. Hey, Dean. Dean, you need to follow my install guide. Hold a second, I'll give it to you quick. Hold a second. Ayed is correct in what he says. You need to right click on it, select make a copy, get it from your own drive. But let me give you my install guide link quickly, because it's got much more to it. Hey, Yorkie. Alright, so Dean, there's the install guide. Please download it, read through it. Everything that you need to know is in there, including the whole recipe for bypassing this download quota. Alright, so coming back to here, let me just copy this link again. So I yet pay attention, sir. This again is the flight plan. We're going to copy that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go to little nav map. What did I do with that one? There we go. There's little nav map. Alright, so what you need to do is you go to flight plan and you say new flight plan from a route description. Alright, what you're going to do is you're going to paste it in there, but you now need to be clever about it. You need to say what the origin airport is, your departure airport, and then you need to say what your destination is. The moment you've got that in there, you can say read a route description. Alright, so it's going to take the route, and then you can say create a flight plan. So what you're going to see immediately is you're going to see, oh, that's obviously where I am right now, so it's picked up on me, and it's going to show you the basic route that is now flown. And it's also going to show you your standard terminal arrival, which is the orange. Alright. Now, what we're going to do is we can right click on it and we can actually now edit it kind of. So we can now go and say, where is that? Show arrival procedures there at the top. Alright, and at this point in time, this is now where the fun begins, because that's obviously your list where you need to take from. So what we're going to look for again is if we go to the flight plan, you see there's Glasser is in there. Right, so we're going to look at one of these ones. So I'm going to go back to the map and we're going to select that one. That is the one that's highlighted, and then we can take the other one, which means it's going to come from south. We're not going to take that one. We don't care for that one. So we're going to stick to that one. Show it on the map. There you go. Same thing. How do we make it permanent now? Alright, so now we can insert it into the flight plan, and we're going to use 16C. Alright, so if you have a wind change, I've just shown you. You go to the one on the other side. You can now say show it on the map, as you can see, the only difference now is it's showing you it's coming to the south. So instead of landing from the north, you're now going to land from the south. All right, and this is the easiest way to visualize this. Okay, Dean, cool. Well, at least you see I'm still willing to help. I didn't swear at you. I've had a good day, so I'm feeling better. I've got some energy left. Right, so yet this is the basics, my friend. I don't know how else to show you this. Once we've got the appropriate one, we obviously don't want that one. Once we've got the appropriate one and we know the basics, it's easy enough to export this. All right, and all you're going to do is go to File, and then you're going to look for Save the Flight Plan as X-Plane FMS 11. All right, you're going to use that option, and you're going to then drop the file. I don't want to do it because I've already got a file in there, but I'll show you where it goes. So in your output, you've got an FMS plans folder, and you just put it in there. All right. Thanks, Dean. Right, so once it's in this folder, the next step I'll show you once we get into the actual Zibo how to import this flight plan. All right, and then we can talk about switching over to a different star and runway once we are at that point as well. Yeah, I noticed, but the rest of the plan is now going to be done inside of the Zibo. All right. It doesn't, because that is only the star. That's going to take you to a point, and you need to then go from that point onto the runway. So this is the next step of the training. So just bear with me. I'll show you that. Right. I'm just going to minimize all of this quickly. I need to make sure that my planning is done and exported and all the rest. I need to print my PDF quickly. Right, so I've done all of that. The next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to import my flight plan into Active Sky. So we're going to go KGEG to KSEA. That's fine. Flight level 300 and refresh, and then just look at the map. Sky Vector is good to a point, but you can't export from it, and it's got its own limitations for the flight sim world. Sky Vector is a real world thing that guys use with ForeFlight and all kinds of other utilities. So, in my opinion, flight simmers shouldn't even look at Sky Vector, because it takes you to a point and then it just leaves you. There are better tools like Little Nav Map, in my opinion, that can take you further. So, let me just drag George in here. Good evening, George.
Good evening, Nico, and good evening, Paul, everybody.
Howdy.
I just want to set up our audio options quickly in Active Sky. Alright, that took me a while to do, but it's done. Yes, my friend, that's the beauty of it. There's no right and wrong. Yet you can choose whatever you want to use yourself. For me, it's about the ease of use, and when it comes to training, I don't want to confuse people by giving them 10 million different options. It's just much easier to stick to the basics. Alright, okay, so guys, this is the set that I've just uploaded to Facebook. This ground handling deluxe set is also now in my OneDrive, so you can pick it up from the link below the video, the private hangar link. I've effectively removed the jar design fuel truck to allow for just one single fuel truck to be there and not take up extra space and frames and all the other stories. So now we can use the one from the Zibo tablet. Alright, I'm just looking for my information. Right, so my OFP tells us we're going to carry 16.9 tons of passengers and cargo and baggage and all those things. Then on the fuel, we're going to use 5.6.
Brother Nico, hello.
Hey, Jorge, how are you doing?
Doing very good. Just wanted to stop by and say hello.
Oh, that's so much appreciated, brother. We're going to hear your voice shortly on stream as well, doing the announcements in the Zibo. But man, this makes a difference when you hear it live.
You're too much, man.
Hey, you're my favorite captain. What can I say?
Well, I appreciate that. Spokane to Seattle, huh?
Yes. And this is Andrew's new scenery. So I'm
Yeah. Oh, he released it. I'll pick you up when you get here.
okay. Great stuff. Yeah, cool. I have some Starbucks ready or something. We'll stop somewhere, you know.
Roger that.
So tell me, how have you been? While we're talking, how have you been?
Good, man. Good. Thank you. Just
Excellent.
got home from doing a little work and actually just fixing to do a flight myself.
Is it? Don't you want to come join me? We can do it on Matson.
Are you on Batsum? Yeah, we can do that. We can do that actually. That works good.
Okay,
Let's do
cool.
that.
Cool. I'll wait for you. I'm obviously going to continue this side, and I'll wait when I have to. There's nothing rushing me. So yeah, do it.
Excellent.
Just need to quickly get my Swift going. I'm quickly going to start this refueling while we are busy. DG Gaming, what are you asking? Sorry, are you talking about the loading, the OFP that I showed you guys where I get the numbers from? Is that what you're talking about?
And what gate are you at, Nico?
Ooh, let's see. B7.
Thank you, sir.
DG Gaming, that comes from PFPX. No, it's something I made for PFPX. Okay, I've just connected onto Watson. Okay,
Okay, cool. I'm loading in now.
cool. Gonna file this flight plan quickly while I've got the time for that too.
What are you cruising at, Nico?
300.
All right, thank you. I'll cruise at 34, and I'm doing the route's going to be the Glacier 1 arrival with.
Yeah, I'm taking 16 Charlie.
Perfect. I was just I was just over by the airport about an hour ago. They're landing southbound. Cloudy out here. So we're
Yeah, I can see. I can see. I get most of everything we do in the flight sim is personal preference, and I bet if you go to the various real world airlines, you'll see if you start comparing the standard operating procedures, everything is based upon some guy somewhere wanting his own will, you know, and it's again not right or wrong. It's just everybody's got their own way of doing it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Can I ask how close you're trying to get through some realism?
Very close. I personally try and get very close. Jorge obviously is a real world 7.3 pilot, and he's rapped me over the knuckles quite a few times with my permission for doing stupid things. Thank you, Jorge. You know, and that's how I learn. He's one of my go-to guys that teaches me properly.
Can I ask a question then? Would you be refueling without power connected to the aircraft?
There's no reason not to. No safety reason not to, although that's a very unlikely scenario. Unless the aircraft's at a maintenance stand or something like that. But to my knowledge, there's no need or requirement or safety.
Mm.
You
I,
know,
I think if you just put the grounding lead on there, you know, to take the static risk away and stuff like that, you should be fine any which way.
right? Obviously, yeah. All those trucks have a little a cable that's connected to a reel it's like a spool, and they pull it out and they ground the aircraft first
Yeah,
before connecting the
yeah.
fueling.
So does refueling not require batteries on or any power to the aircraft?
No. Mm-mm.
Right, I filed my flight plan
Obviously,
online.
if you want your indicators to work, you're going to have to, have some type of power. And obviously, the meter outside too, where the guy refueling is, that's got a meter as well on it. Again, it's highly unlikely unless the aircraft's out in maintenance.
All right, Captain, got the directions. Let me know through the menu when you're ready.
Yet there's no reason why you cannot do that. You're welcome to refuel while everything is off. If you look at my aircraft, everything is off. I haven't even bothered to switch on the battery. Um, I'm obviously now just winging it while everybody's talking and while you're talking to me and so on. So I'm gonna actually only switch the battery on now.
I only asked because I've refueled many aircraft and I've never yet met one where you didn't need the pack of some sort.
But are you not specifically talking more military style? I don't know what the difference
Oh
would be.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I asked the
yeah,
question, just to find out what is.
yeah.
Presumably, a military plane will have the ability to suck, so self-priming pumps would be involved, so you can draw fuel from barrels, etc.
I
No,
don't.
no, I wasn't referring to that. I was thinking when you're trying to set a fuel limit, you need to see gauges.
Yeah, but every fuel truck, just like when you go to get your car filled up, the pump's got the gauge on it anyway, you know, so there's much of a muchness.
Yes, but you should never believe the fuel truck. You should believe what the fuel is
in
in
the
the
aircraft.
aircraft.
Sure, sure. Look, one of the things I know the guys check, glad you can pay me out here, okay, is the thing will be checked. It is double checked before that thing releases the parking brake. They double check it.
Oh yeah, great.
Yeah, it's actually at least at the carrier um, that I worked for had a part of the before start checklist was fuel. Was one of the items on the checklist before start checklist was fuel, and then you would call fuel, and then you would say X amount of pounds required, X amount on board, X amount of pumps on, just to verify that the paperwork to the indicators, and then obviously the corresponding fuel pumps.
Excellent. Right, Ayet, this is now for you, sir. Look at the screen. You will see there I have now typed a file name. When you export your flight plan from whatever utility, in your case little nav map, and it goes into your FMS plans folder, it's got a name. The name is very sensitive. You got to spell it properly. Okay, so once that file is in there, all you do is type it in, and then you go click on company route, and it takes it in. All right, so that's the first step. Now we're going to activate and execute, and we're going to set up our SIDs and stars. So we're going to use that one. We're going to use to 1. Execute. We're going to then use Glasser 1. 16 Charlie on the ILS. And we're going to use KEG there. And what was that other one we said? I think it was this one. Hold to. Yeah. And execute. And this is now where the fun comes into, because this is where you can now change things. Michael, we busy setting up. I have a bit of a surprise. I have Jorge here with me that's going to fly with me on VATSIM. Have you connected, Jorge?
Negative, sir.
Okay.
I will in just a moment.
All right. So he's going to fly with me, and we're going to just continue setting up, getting going, and take off. So bear with us. Alright, so I just want to see that's direct temp.
Alright, I'm connected now, Nico.
Alright, I'll have a look out for you just now. So I'm going to quickly get a grip on this departure here. It's vector to template, that's fine. But what we want to do is, why don't we do this? Do that. Follow a more structured plan. Alright, so we're going to go to that VOR in front of us, and then we're going to actually bug out onto the route. There we go, much better, much better. Alright. I have filed my flight plan on VATSIM. Not sure why you cannot see it. I'll send it again if I have to. Let me quickly just check on QtScript if it's gone through. You're welcome. If any of you want to fly with us, you're more than welcome. Anyway, there's just general invitation.
And Mr. Weatherman saying 3001 on the LTIP.
Fantastic. Thank you, sir. I did not have to go and find that.
There's quite a big delay to tonight on YouTube.
Yeah, that's out of my hands. I can't do anything to it. Yeah, you're probably looking at about 20 seconds tonight, I think.
You're about right there, yeah. Something like
Yeah.
that.
YouTube last week started changing what do we call it? The studio. So I actually tried the new studio. That was a big mess, a total disgusting stuff up. So I came back to the old one, the old studio, through which we are now broadcasting. And somewhere in between, they changed something. So I'm sorry, guys. I do apologize for the delay, but it's kind of out of my hand. I have an option where I can make it semi-instantly, but then there will be no PVR function, and we will obviously pick up some bit of loss of quality on the video. So I don't really want to go that route. All right. Then next. Ayet, for you again, sir. This is where you need to pay attention. You can see the star brings us into a point from which we need to vector back to go and join that point over there. That Haltu, or however you want to pronounce that, right? All right. So what you need to do is you need to obviously step through your leg list, and then you need to decide, are you going to use the vector? I'm just going to use the vector, I'll vector myself. Or are you going to actually remove the vector and connect the 2 points? The moment you need to change this flight plan, if ATC changes the landing runway, what you need to do is you need to click on your departure arrival, go to arrival, and just select the appropriate stuff over here again. Once you've selected this, that whole picture will change, and then you just follow the new path. This will typically happen before descent. I have not had it, at number 99 really. So somewhere in your descent or before descent, they're going to give you better details, or the current details, whatever you want to call it, and then you can set it up here, and then you can just go back to the legs list and edit whatever you need to do in the legs list to just suit yourself. Yeah. So, Michael, I'll leave you in charge of the purse. You are welcome to collect the fares, and we'll split it afterwards.
Nico, absolutely no rush. Just whenever you're ready, I'm ready to push.
All right, cool. Thank you, Jorge. Yeah, I'm taking my sweet time here because I'm also explaining a lot of things. So let's
take your time, brother.
Get my details.
Just give me a heads up when you're ready to push.
Sure, will do.
Okay, you're fast, eh?
Yeah, it's many years of real world experience. That's why.
I don't know about that. I think it's more of it's fast, but is it correct? That's the question.
Okay, I see you there. I just quickly looked outside. I can see you are there. Hey, George. Hello.
I see one of the problems which might confuse somebody. You've got your flight plan and above SKM 810, and on VATSIM your
Delta.
DAL 810.
Yeah, that's just the call sign that I use when I fly on Delta.
Hey, McTryan, have you been digging into that FNC companion?
Sorry, Hugo?
Have you been digging into that FMC companion?
Oh yeah.
Right, I'm starting my APU, okay?
Roger.
Going to start closing
I've
the doors.
passed Pico some information he might share with you and ask you whether it is good, would a worthwhile data to have.
Yeah, there's a lot of information my client gave me, but I'll sift through it and then I'll get back to you because there's comparisons and stuff. I haven't really had the time to look at that.
It was the iPad Pro to do
Great
with
news, Captain. Your tow's
systems
coming.
and failures, etc. And it seemed to be biased towards real life pilot situations.
So we're taking some rock and rollers with us, Nico.
I suppose. We'll just keep the door closed so we don't bang our heads this side.
All right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed.
Why are
We're
we
ready to
taking
connect.
rocket rollers? Because we're going to Seattle?
Yeah, I don't know. Ask him. He's the mad guy asking.
While the limo drove away, that's what I was thinking.
No, the limo is for me. You need to understand. I am the rock star. Guys, as a matter of interest, you're going to hear it just now. Jorge, that is on channel with us, is the voice. Yeah, listen to this.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, welcome aboard our flight today. We're wrapping up the final paperwork here to get you on your way momentarily. I want to thank you so much for your company, and we invite you to sit back.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected. Bypass pins inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
We shall do that later. Alright, so, George, I'm going to backtrack now on what I said. Jorge is the rock star. I mean, we've got a celebrity here with us. I mean, really. That limo is for him.
Oh, I should have taken it then. I took the hotel van.
Jorge, you can have it when we land in Seattle. Okay, I'll call it for you.
Sweet, man. Thank you.
Pleasure. Alright, I just want to double check everything and then we'll go. Okay, Jorge, you can push. You're closer to the runway than I am anyway, so you'll have a wee minute or so before me.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
You pushing, Jorge?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Excellent, Michael, excellent. Are you actually here with us or are you doing it offline with us? Oh. Hello, Itmer. Good day. Welcome to the stream. Almost forgot to start that engine.
Well, that's okay because you want to save fuel and you use one engine to take you to the.
Yeah, but the starter was already on. I don't want to burn the starter out. Can you imagine? Will you come and push?
No, it's okay. You carry on.
Okay, cool.
That's a question we'll ask Jorge while he's here. Is there a time limit on the starter motor of a 737?
Yeah, it's a good question. Typically, you want ignition light off
Just about
within
done
10
here. Go
seconds
ahead
of
and set your parking
introducing
brake.
fuel, but you can run continuously max motoring basically for
And we're disconnected,
1 minute,
so
60
give me just a
seconds
moment.
essentially. And then I can't remember the rest. You have different start cycles after that, how many attempts and how much time per attempt. I can't give you those values, but yeah, the initial one is 60 seconds.
Is that an auto time shut off or is that manual?
That's got a solenoid, an auto solenoid installed to it. That automatically shuts it off.
That's what I thought. Thank you.
You know what you've done, okay?
What?
Just thrown in another failure that could happen.
Yeah,
And we're
for sure.
disconnected.
We've
Signal
discussed
on
it
the
a
left.
bit.
Take it easy and have a safe flight.
I shall be checking whether Zibo does have the auto cutout.
I'm not sure if it's already built in. Is it, Jorge?
I'm sorry, what's the question?
The auto cutout on the starter, did Zibo build it in already? Because last time we were just talking about it.
Yeah, it's there. It's been there for a long time.
Okay, excellent. Fantastic. I'm too scared to burn it out. That's why I never left it running. I mean, wow.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's trigger set to 56% then too.
Okay. XCSL. I think it's XCSL. I changed over from Bluebell back to XCSL once they went up to this new format, the new version 8 or something. I can't remember what they call it. There was a change. So Bluebell had it first. I went to Bluebell and then I changed back to XCSL now.
Nico heading out to 2-1.
Excellent. I'm busy checking my controls. I shall be following you shortly. We've got flaps 5 green light. Fantastic. Hello. I'm doing 300 and Jorge is doing 340 on the flight levels. The one aircraft, Jorge, as a matter of interest, the 739 that flew this route earlier this morning, 7 a.m. local time on your side, he went up to 390. I don't know why, but that was what was logged. Sounds weird because it's flying the wrong way, but I don't know. That's what I picked up earlier. Because I always go to Flight Aware and I get my flight plans from there. And I think that's about what I saw, if memory serves me right.
All right, Nico, I'm coming up on 2-1. Are we ready?
Yes, sir, you can go. The moment I get there will give us enough separation, I'm sure. I'll make sure we have about 2 minutes.
Are you planning on trying a failure this trip?
No, no, I just want to enjoy myself. I've done failures the last 2 days continuously.
Have you tried a fuel leak, hydraulic leak yet?
No, because this is the first time I'm flying .6, which includes that, and you've literally watched me spawn into the machine, so I haven't tried it.
No, I'm not. I'm just wondering whether he's modelled a sudden dump or a slow fuel, hydraulic
I don't know.
leak.
We can look at the menu just now when we are in the air, and then we can see what is modeled. Well, Alex, this is worthwhile, buddy. If you want to get this Spokane, grab it. It's very, very nice. I love it. It's stunning. You saw the photos I posted earlier and so on. It's really, really good. And Michael, thank you. We have been cleared for takeoff. Claudia is already going there. I'm going to follow suit just now. Bye bye, Jorge. We'll check you later.
Bye-bye. All right, buddy. We're airborne proceeding direct TEMPL.
Thank you. Alex, sorry, I only saw your message now. I'll drag you shortly. My hands are a bit full. The moment I let go of the tiller, this thing goes one way, so just bear with me. I need to find you. Where are you? There you are. Hello, Alex.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Right, I'll give you another minute just for separation, and then I'm gonna make my move. Guys, if anybody else wants to join us on Discord, you're welcome. The link is in the description below the video. All I ask is stay on topic, don't be nasty, and put up a push to talk button so we don't have to listen to all the other unpleasantries in the background sometimes.
Hi, Michael. Not sure if we've flown together before, but if not, nice to meet you.
Yeah. Happy camper is Jorge. You've spoken to Jorge. Cloudy box, remember?
Yes, of
Yes.
course, of course.
Yes.
Great work as well.
Yeah. I get the stream, this overlay that you're seeing, this is from Benny Overlay. Just search on Benny Overlay. Right,
Start clock.
sorry you're breaking up, George.
Sorry, start your clock.
I did, long time ago. I'm measuring from the beginning, not from here. If I change to chrono now, it doesn't give me the hours as well. I want the hours as well.
Okay, I got you.
On runway 21.
Gear up.
Just to give you an idea of the delay, you said gear up, and it was only sitting at 60 knots. You just
Okay.
1,000.
Michael, I'm using real world weather with active sky, so I can't really change what the weather is doing. That is real live weather, so FYI on that one.
Yeah, I tend to enjoy landing through the clouds when I can't see anything. It's always fun.
Yeah, I love clouds. I love all the different weather patterns. I like flying IFR a lot. Spokane elevation is 2,385 feet above sea level. And I had active sky clouds in here. Then I ran the X-Vision utility with a vivid preset. So I'm not sure if it actually changed the textures while it was doing its magic, whether it's still active sky just with a twist, or whether it's actually some other texture that Vivid has put in here, but that's where it comes from. What did you learn, Alex?
Well, I could have sworn Yemen was all sea level, and I just learned it's 7,200 feet. That's amazing.
Looks like we got Seattle Tower on.
Wow.
Let's have a look, see. Yeah, and approach. Let's see. Yeah. Approach and tower.
the aircraft's climbing quite well. Eh?
Very, very nice. And we are in the milk. Damn, that's high. Yeah, 10,000 feet for a house.
Well, there's no house up there. 10,000. Maybe some cabins, where people rest when they're climbing mountains, but nobody really lives that high.
Yeah.
Except the guy who tends the cabin. See, that's the thing I love about flight sim. You get to meet people from all over and all sorts of very interesting places and learn stuff about
Absolutely.
the world and places.
Mic off. Mic on.
Oh, okay. It's the first time, well, from you taking off on the ground, I saw you on TCAS. Now I've got you on TCAS as well.
Cool.
Well, I'm about to go fly the very excellent v3.36.6.
Alright, yeah, well, this is 36. I'm flying 36.6.
The 0.4, except for the fuel truck issue, was amazing.
Yeah.
In its accuracy on VNAV. I mean, I'm really.
Yeah. 125.6. Alright, well, I've tuned onto this guy's frequency. I'm probably too far, so let's just tune back. You're welcome. Yeah.
Asking for Discord.
Yeah, the link is in the notes below. So what you need to do is obviously join, hit the question mark agree condition. Once you are in, I can give you the access rights and I'll pull you into the room. I've just got different layers of security, so just follow the steps.
Yeah, I'm acting as your co-pilot, Nico, monitoring requests.
Yeah, cool. Check this bird climb now. I've selected max rate. Check how that thing goes up now. Oh, that was a bit of a climb there. Wow. Awesome. Looks like tower has dropped off the scene there. We've only got the approach online now.
You have information, Charlie. Tacoma International Airport has information, Charlie 19530. Wind 160 at 6. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 5,000. 8,000 scattered. Ceiling 10,000 overcast. Temperature 18. 2.13. Altimeter 2998. Departing runways 16 left, 16 center. Arriving runways 16 left, 16 center, 16 right. Charted visual and ILS runways in use. VFR aircraft take direction of flight. All aircraft.
That's interesting. I will request 16 Charlie for landing then. Orga just picked up ATC Charlie and winds 160 at 62998 on the altimeter, 16 left and Charlie available for landing.
Thank you very much, Nicole.
Pleasure.
Hey Nico, did you get Spokane directly on Vertical Sims website, or is it available in
No,
stores?
directly. I don't buy anything from stores if I can buy directly.
All right, Nico, leveled at 34 and got top of descent in 15 miles.
Okay, excellent. Miles, I see you are on Discord. You have all the access rights. You actually need to connect to one of the channels so I can see you, that I can drag you in. I cannot see you, so I cannot drag you in. I only see your name and I see that you are online. That's all. So please come into one of the voice rooms so I can see you. And remember to have your push to talk going. I've got 2, 3 or 4 guys who came onto my YouTube channel and asked me to commit suicide and do all kinds of silly nonsense things because they don't like my voice and my pronunciation. And they told me to take down my channel and to go to hell and all these other things. So,
are you serious?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Hey, what was this, Nico?
It's a couple of months ago, and I banned them and I reported them to YouTube, obviously, as usual. And all I think is it's those guys who are now coming back. Sorry, hold on. I'm listening to ATC as well. What happens is every video or every stream I make, there's 1 or 2 or 3 guys that come and give a thumbs down. And I think it's just those assholes. You know, they've got nothing better to do. So they just come here and thumbs down and, you know, be assholes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
A lot of those. Alright, heading down, Nico.
Alright, enjoy. I've got you on TCAS. You're almost 40 miles ahead of me, so you're beautifully spaced. Yeah, I think someone needs a hug. Urga, I've already tuned to the approach, so if...
Seattle departure, let's go 77 with you at 2000, go for 7000.
If they speak,
Well,
I keep quiet.
Spokane.
Okay.
Let's go 177, Seattle departure radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000. Maintain 15,000, let's go 77.
Ah, that looks good. Wow. Sorry, I wanted to say when ATC talks, I just quickly shut up.
475 heavy cleared to Palmdale Airport. Payne 6 departure now. Payne 6 departure.
Well, I'm gonna do the same flight in about 5 minutes.
Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 390, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.6. Walk 1576.
Nico, the only thing is, I think is those guys that they might still be following your watching, so they get notified when you're going on.
Of course.
Online, so therefore that's when they can come along and just nail you.
Of
National
course.
475 heavy, read back correct. Main altimeter 299.6, winds 150 at 13, gust 22, vector runway 16 right, advise ready for taxi. Alaska 177, clear direct to Buzo.
Clear direct Buzo, Alaska 177.
Yeah, I'm sold on the clouds and the weather and everything else. I don't know. I think we've passed the mountains, or we're coming up to the mountains. Actually, yeah, I think we're coming up to the mountains. You must check those mountains with the orthos and stuff. I mean, this is mind blowing. This area is one of the most beautiful places you can call God's country on earth. Eh?
Hey, okay, I'll ship you out to Switzerland and I'll show you a few places.
I said one of. You must come check. There's a couple of places here in South Africa as well. Thank you. Hello, Miles. Now I can see you and I've dragged you in. Welcome.
Hello.
Right. I'm going to start prepping for the descent. I'm not going to worry about all those advanced thingamadings. I'm just going to roll with the flow and let's get this ILS set up.
Yeah, right. You're going to land like at OR Tambo International, right?
No. I'm not pulling that.
Taxi.
Not pulling that one. Sorry.
That was a pretty decent flight.
Say again for Alaska.
Pretty decent. I love that.
At least it had the word decent in it.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful day. Thanks for weather.
National 475 heavy, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha 1.
What kind of plane were you using, by the way?
Miles, are you talking to me?
Yes.
Well, I only fly the Zibo, and in the last couple of streams I flew the Kodiak, so in one of those two, I suppose.
475 heavy, wind 150 at 13, gust 22, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Have you noticed any difference with 0.6, Nico?
It's brilliant smooth. I don't know. I haven't seen anything that's different. For me, it's just perfect, like always.
Which one are you flying?
36.6.
No, not you. Whoever was asking.
And Alaska 177 requesting.
It's Paul. I'm not flying at the moment.
Oh, hey Paul. Well, I just flew 0.4, which I think 0.6 just a bug fix of 0.4, and 0.4 was beautiful. I mean, you know how it used to accelerate at the beginning of descent, kind of overspeed?
Oh yeah.
Doesn't do it anymore. It starts a bit earlier and has a smoother slope. When it has to slow down to 240 knots, it does it a bit earlier as well, like at 14,000 instead of at 12,000, so it's a little bit smoother as well. I mean, it's truly amazing.
How long do you think till you land?
Miles, we've got probably about 40 minutes. No, I'm lying. The whole flight is 45 minutes. I'm lying. It's probably, I would say, 15 minutes.
15 to 20 minutes. Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
It'll depend on the ATC as well and separation and other traffic. We'll see.
Contact. Climb and maintain 15,000. Leaving 3,000, clear direct Seattle.
Yeah, because ATC might actually ask you to slow down and go left, go right, to separate you with the other flights coming in.
Yeah.
Are you doing any other streams today?
No, sir. It's getting a bit late here in South Africa already. This will be the final one for today.
Yeah, it's bedtime, man.
Yeah. Wish I was in America, then I could do 2-3 more.
Well, yeah, but then again, it's probably the middle of the day for you, and you have a lot of other stuff to do, and then you probably start flying about the same time and get about as many streams in.
Yeah. Thanks for that positive note.
No, you must have had something very busy to do because I didn't see him online at 08.
Mic off.
Miles, are you doing any flight sims, or are you thinking into getting into flight sims?
I have a mobile one.
Okay. Jorge, you're a bit ahead of me. Are you talking to approach already, or are you still on Unicom?
I'm about to give him. He just paged me. I'm about to call.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Guys,
I do.
sorry. When I go on ATC, I'm just going to mute myself on this channel, so you guys must just speak amongst each other. So enjoy that, but I need to concentrate on the ATC.
Yeah, same here, guys. I'll be back in a bit.
Don't worry, we'll chat and we'll behave.
Yeah, we'll behave.
You know what you forgot to do? You said you were going to look at the hydraulic.
We'll do that
out
now.
of 13,000 descending by the glacier. Got Charlie.
Alaska 420.
Spokane, here I come.
Seattle approach squawk 1552, expect ILS runway 16 left.
1552, 16 left, thank you, 420.
Alright, there you go. You'll see the hydraulic stuff come on screen now. There's system A and system B, system standby, and then the leak fluid. So we've got the malfunction and leak fluid.
420 radar contact 40 miles northeast of Seattle
So
Airport.
you just turn them to on?
Yeah.
235.
And it'll actually fail once you turn to on, or
yes,
is it
immediately.
once you head to on?
Immediately.
Alaska 420, descend and maintain.
Come on, fail hydraulics A, it's funny.
No.
National 475 Heavy, you're leaving airspace.
Well, I'd rather fail it immediately than leak fluid, because then it'll fail on short final, and then you'll have to have alternate flaps with ATC on, not far.
You too.
Okay.
That was a weird sound.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna mute myself so we can start talking ATC. I'll be back soon. Alright, guys, on stream it's you, me, and ATC now. Seattle approach Delta 810 with you, descending through flight level 239 on approach to Seattle, requesting landing runway 16 Charlie. We have information, Charlie.
Delta 810 Seattle approach squawk 1555, and which runway did you want again?
Runway 16 Charlie if possible. Delta 810.
Delta 810, roger, expect ILS, runway 16 center.
Approach, can we confirm our squawk code for Delta 810 as 1555?
Delta 810 affirmative, I got you on radar. Your radar contact 52 miles east-northeast of Seattle Airport. Continue descent via the Glacier 1 arrival landing south.
Thank you, sir. We'll continue our descent on Glacier 1 arrival landing south, Delta 810.
Alaska 420, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000, Alaska 420.
I'll just listen after what he gives Jorge, and then I'll do the same and be ready when it's my turn. There's Jorge right in front of us, over there. Hey George, welcome. I have, George, I have, and I got lucky. I've got Jorge flying online with me, so that's a bonus. I had Andrew who made the scenery earlier today with me. That was a bonus. Now we're on VATSIM. That is the current situation. That's me at the back, Delta 810. That's Jorge there, Alaska 420. We've got Seattle approach online, and these two more guys on the ground, and these other guys left a few minutes ago, so even busy online here. I've muted the guys on Discord, George, by the way. There's quite a few guys online chatting there, so while I'm under ATC control, I've just muted myself off them so we can concentrate a bit.
Delta 810, fly heading 235, vector to final approach course, descend and maintain 7,000.
235, 7,000 for vectors to final approach course, Delta 810. Now the fun begins.
Alaska 420, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, Alaska 420.
George, you better skip 5. Go for 6. There was 1 or 2 mistakes that had to be rectified. Go for 6 directly. The big thing that was changed, I think, was again something on the field truck. Let's have a look, see if I can find the readme here somewhere quickly.
Alaska 420, 900 miles from Carfo. Turn left, heading 190. Maintain 4,000 till established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 16, left approach.
Alright, 199, 4,000, cleared ILS 16, left 420.
Oh, I got them mixed up. Hold on, I'm gonna paste this stuff here quickly. Yeah, the system didn't want me to post the whole changelog because it's more than 250 characters, so I've abbreviated one or two words there. But yeah, there's a better reason to get 6 than stay at 5, eh? We're supposed to go down to 7. There's obviously a restriction there that's preventing me, so I'm just intervening quickly. We need to go down to 7. I didn't even notice until now.
Delta 810, fly heading 250.
250 for Delta 810. Apologies for holding off there. I didn't realize the aircraft stopped descending.
Delta 810, it's okay. We'll be able to get you down. Descend and maintain 5,000.
Thank you, descending 5,000, Delta 810.
Alaska 420, contact Seattle Tower 119.9, good day.
19.9, Alaska 420, have a nice one.
George, I use X-Vision Vivid preset. That's the only other enhancement I've got on the system currently.
Delta 810, you're not turning the heading, so turn right heading 290 now.
290, apologies. Need to concentrate, damn it. Thanks, George. Yeah, I felt a bit silly there. Damn it. Tune everything and I just don't press the button. Very stupid. But anyway, it happened.
Thousand to go.
Delta 810, turn left heading 250, descend and maintain 4,000.
250, 4,000, Delta 810.
Thousand to go.
I am George.
Delta 810, 7 miles from Anvil, turn left heading 1990, maintain 4000 till established on the localizer, cleared ILS, runway 16 center approach.
190, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer for runway 16 approach, Delta 18. Did I set up the frequencies? I doubt that. Too much talking. Too much talking.
John Aircraft information Bravo current at Boeing Field. Information Delta current at SeaTac.
It's part of the Zibo mod. You just enable it on the tablet.
Delta 810, contact Seattle Tower 119.9.
119.9 Delta 18. Seattle Tower, Delta 18 with you on the localizer for 16 center.
Delta 10 Seattle Tower, wind 160 at 6, runway 16 center, clear to land.
16 center, clear to land, Delta 18. It started a couple of versions ago, my friend. I can't remember the exact version, but it's quite a few versions ago. Go around altitude. What will that be? Climb 5,000. Alright, okay. So we'll set 5,000 when we get there. You guys are going to have to wait until I land and I can show you the stuff. It's in the EFB. I mean, you can just scroll through there. As far as I know, it's under hardware or just maybe general. I don't know. I can't remember. I think I've got the moment to just quickly have a look, see. Yeah, there you go. So you go to display variants, you go to page 2, it's the multi-mode receiver.
Information Delta now current altimeter 2996.
There we go. There's Boeing field below us. $5,000 for go around. Right, gear down, auto brakes, lights, everything is in place. We should make it easy now.
Feet stabilized, Mr. Approach altitude set.
Stabilized, Mr. Approach altitude set. Thank you so much.
Approaching 16 center.
Approaching minimums. 300. 200 minimums.
Landing.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Building 10, welcome CTAC left, when able, hold short 16 left.
Left when able, will hold short 16 left, Delta 810.
80 knots.
3,000 feet remaining.
That was a nice landing.
Philly 10, cross runway 16 left at November. Taxi to the gates via Bravo, my frequency.
Well, we'll cross runway 16 left to the gates via Bravo, your frequency Delta 810. George, no ways I'm going to do failures with ATC and things like that. This was supposed to be an enjoyable flight, not a stressful flight. We've done so many failures in the last 2 days. It was a bit much. Even this morning we did some more. So.
Seattle Tower, good afternoon. Unit 1641 Delta 4 IFR to Portland is found ready to copy with Delta.
Approaching 3, 4.
1641, thanks for Delta. Cleared Portland International Airport, Seattle 7 departure. Radar vectors Buzo, then is filed. Maintain at 7,000. Expect flight level 19010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.6. Squawk 1535.
Clear to Portland, Seattle 7 departure. Radar vectors Buzo, then it's filed 7,000, 190 and 10, 125.6 and 1535 for the box for 1641.
1641, read back correct. Expect a runway 16 left for departure.
16 left, call you ready for taxi. Thanks, 1641.
Bravo 2462, taxi with Delta. Bill 2462, runway 16 left, taxi via Bravo Charlie. 16 left via Bravo Charlie, Delta 2462.
Tower Delta 810, can we take any of the parkings at our discretion? Any particular one you want?
They'll say 10, park your discretion.
Thank you, sir. Delta 810. I have no idea where you're parked, so I'm just going to take one of these ones.
738 entering the terminal there.
Okay, 2462, lost swing around on the south side.
Oh, come on. Wrong button. Right, brakes are on. Let's get our GPU jocks story sorted. Right, no APU this time. We don't mind. And then we can switch off engines, beacon, bumps, and window heat. Alright. Terminate the flight leg and call our ground crew. Open the windows and the doors. There we go. Well, guys, welcome to Seattle. I'm going to quickly unmute myself here.
Away to himself there, happily.
Hello, gentlemen.
How did you know we were talking about you?
Yeah. I thought you were missing me.
Yeah, we were just talking about soft landing and shimmy in the torsion link that could actually shear off a gear.
I'm so sorry. I felt I was going down a bit too fast, and then I pulled back slightly, and when it landed, it was a bit soft. Sorry.
That brought up a good conversation. I mean, we can't complain about that, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Brother Nico, it was a lovely flight. Thank you so much for it. I got a jet now, but listen, thank you very much for it.
Yes,
if you
sir.
get a chance, hit me up once you're done with it.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I should be back in about 5-10 minutes.
Sure. We'll do that. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks you and everybody else.
Bye.
Cheers, okay.
George Camp says, yeah, I've done so many streams here. I haven't reached the end of one yet. Well, this is about the end here, and you're still here now, so that's awesome. That's going to be a milestone for you. I just want to quickly take one or two more screenshots here, and then I'm going to disconnect from VATSIM. And then I want to go have a look at that landing. Let's quickly get rid of these guys. Just hide them. Oh, and now the APU isn't running. Okay, it's going to take a couple of seconds to get the APU running. Let's get all the lights going again the way it should be. Come on. Did I break you now? No. So guys, here on Discord, did you enjoy tonight?
Yeah, it was good. There was some very interesting came up, some good topics. We all enjoyed it amongst ourselves, especially watching your top of descent and how fast you dropped down to 12,000 feet, and then ATC must have just held you there for quite a while.
Yeah. There's a height restriction that actually held on to me, and I actually apologized to ATC because he told me to go down to 7,000, and then I was talking to the guys on stream and I didn't pay attention to it, you know, so it happened to the point where I had to apologize and, you know, force the going down a bit.
Because we were watching your profile and you saw that, because you had taken that, you'd go on a shortcut and you were descending. All of a sudden, you were like 7,000 feet too low. But then, as soon as you sorted out the FMC, and then all of a sudden you came back onto profile, and then it was like I commented that how stable the aircraft was at 150 knots.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, the only reason I fiddled with the FMC is just as a backup. I was obviously under radar control, so I was flying vectors. The FMC I didn't care for, and I didn't care for the profile or any of those things at that point in time. I just wanted to not let the FMC fall back too far behind, if I can put it that way. All right, if that makes sense. But I wasn't flying on the FMC. I was flying on vectors. I was on heading, select, and vertical speed the whole time. Under the guidance of the ATC.
2,500.
Yeah, we noticed that because Paul said that you weren't automated. You were,
Yeah.
I said, yeah, well, you got vectors by I suspect from looking at.
Absolutely, no, I definitely got vectors.
Yeah, what I learned this evening is that you can break your landing gear by doing soft landing.
Yeah, you can. You can rip those tires apart. It's a dangerous thing.
Some kind of torsion link thing.
Sorry, you guys speak over each other, McTrying?
I said, especially with older aircraft,
Yeah.
got more components.
Yeah. And Paul, sorry, your turn.
There's some kind of torsion link involved that if it's overextended and not compressed quickly enough, the sideways forces can snap it, apparently.
Yeah. I've heard that, yes. Oh, Michael, you're just in time to watch the replay of the landing. You're going to have to rewind this video and check the pieces that you missed. I've disconnected from Vatsam. Jorge landed first. It was quite exciting. I was under radar control, so I was flying with vectors coming into land here. That's Boeing field underneath us there that you check, disappearing now on the left-hand side. And so this is just a replay, and I'm going to go speak to Jorge once this is done, and I've got one more chappie that needs help with downloading the Zibo.
Sounds like you're going to be a little bit busy tonight.
Yeah, I miss speaking with Jorge. We used to speak every day for hours and hours and hours when he was still on the Zibo team, and we became very good friends. In all the months together that we haven't spoken that much in the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks, actually, that it's time to catch up a bit.
Alex, where were you reading that information from? From FCOM or from a reference handbook?
Look at the mountain there at the back. Wow.
Look how stable that aircraft is.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh man, that is just beautiful.
Yeah, that looked on.
Angel, this is a replay, my friend. I don't think the clapping works in the replay. Thanks, Michael. Yes, it was. It was a good one. Okay, cool. Thank you for clapping, Angel. Ever so gentle. Well, gentlemen, and if there are any ladies, thank you so very much for joining me. This was an awesome flight and awesome to have you guys all here on board with us. I'm not sure about tomorrow again. I'll just rather not make any commitments for streams, but if there will be, you'll get the notifications if you have subscribed. And try and hit more likes than dislikes, guys. And thank you so much for all the rest.
Thank you. Much appreciated. It was great flying. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Thanks, George.
Yes, it was quite the treat.
Much appreciated.
Always a pleasure, guys. You enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye bye.